this video, we're going to look at the basic transformations we could do on a PySpark data frame. So these are the four transformations we're going to look in this video. Transform the JSON array with the lambda function, drop duplicates, sort the data, and rename the columns. So as usual, I'm starting my Docker containers, navigating to my local host, and creating a Jupyter notebook. So first I'm importing the libraries. Next I'm initiating a SparkSession object and reading the data. Let's look at the first 5 rows of the data. Okay, these are the first 5 rows. So each item in the second column, laureates, is a array. It's a JSON array. If you look at the schema, we'll see what are the items in the array. We have the first name, ID, motivation, share, and surname. The first thing I want to do is I want to combine the first name and surname together and call it full name, and want to append it as a column to this data frame. I'm selecting the overall motivation, I'm selecting the year, and then laureates. Along with that, I'm transforming the column laureates and giving a function, lambda function, for each item X inside this laureates column. Concat the first name and surname, and in between you place a literary item and then alias it as laureate's full name. That's what I'm doing. And so we got the laureate full name here. Let's look at the laureate's full name in a better way. So I'll select only the laureate column or laureate's full name column and then show it. Okay, so in the first row, there are 3 laureates, and all the 3 laureates' first name and surname are combined and is inserted into this list. Similarly, the second row and third row and so on. Next, we'll get the shape of the data frame, how many rows and how many columns are there. There is no direct method called shape like Python in PySpark, but what we could do is to get the rows, we can use df.count. There are 664 rows. Number of columns is length of the data frame. So we have 4 columns in the original data frame: category, overall motivation, year, and laureates, and we have 664 rows. The second transformation we're going to do is dropping the duplicates. Let's call the data frame as df deduplication. Dedup is df dot, we can use the method drop duplicates. Here inside drop duplicates method, we could give an argument which can consist of a single column or multiple columns. Let's say I want to delete all the duplicates which are in the category column alone. Then I'll give only the category here. But if I want to drop duplicates of multiple columns, let's say category and overall motivation and year, every unique combination of this will be preserved, and any duplication in these 3 columns combined will be dropped from the new data frame. That's what happens when we give multiple columns to the drop duplicates method. We'll also look at the number of rows and columns after removing the duplicates. Okay, so we got 664 and 4. That means there are no duplicates in the data. But if we drop the duplicates only in the category, so if there are multiple chemistry categories, only one chemistry will be preserved and the other chemistry categories will be deleted. So if you want to have that kind of a scenario, then we could use the same thing, but we'll call it this time a second data frame, and we'll remove all these other 2 columns and we'll make adjustments everywhere. So now if we print this, we could see there are only 6 rows because all the other duplicates are removed. So only one item per category is preserved and the other items are deleted. That's what happens when we drop the duplicates in this category. The next transformation we are going to do is ordering or sorting the data. To sort the data, we could use either order by or sort. We'll use order by first. So again, I can give multiple columns here, or I could give single column here. If I give only the year column, the whole data will be sorted by year. So if you do this, you could see the year, it's in ascending order. The first year is 1901, and then it is increasing based on this method order by. Now, again, you could give multiple columns here, and also we could define the ascending or descending order for each column. After this, I'm giving ascending is false for year column. That means it will be in descending order. And for category, it will be true. That means category will be in ascending order. So it is in alphabetical order. So the year is in descending order and the category is in ascending order because C, E, L, M, and so on. The next transformation which we're going to do is renaming columns. I want to rename the name of the column category as topic. I want to rename it as topic. df renamed is df dot select expression, category as topic, and then overall motivation, I want to rename it as motivation, and year as year received. You could see the names of the columns are changed as per our statement. Okay, so these are the basic transformations we could do in PySpark. That's all for this video. Thank you for watching.